Welcome to the Dr. Harris channel. Let me talk to you real quick. When you are in a space where you have triggers that are holding you captive so that you do not respond, you're just reactive, you need to start to become responsible. Responsible about the fact that you are being trigger managed and thereby not responding to situations. You are simply reacting knee-jerkly to the things that are happening in your presence, which means that you're not really having much in the area of discipline or self-control, because you are going off of a past experience that was jarring and is looking to be healed, thus it triggers you. And then you are explaining or tantruming or voicing what won't happen, what you will never do, and what does not apply, and and all that. You have to give yourself opportunity to heal. And if you won't, because you don't have to, because it's free will, right? And if you choose, nah, it's not for me, I'm not gonna do it, cool. Make sure that you make sure that you're going to communicate that with other people. When I'm triggered, I'm not going to be willing, nor will I be able to hold conversation or act in a way that will be responsible for my actions after I've been triggered. Because after everything else, I'm going to honor my trigger and support the pain and hurt with you and the situation. That needs to be stated, so that people don't look to you for a responsible response when you're only interested in knee-jerk reactions, and that's the best of your best that you are willing to participate with. Why am I even saying this? Because when you're dealing with people who are actually looking to have healthy relationships, and now this might not be for you, because maybe everybody in your circle doesn't give two craps about a healthy relationship, and they're just there to give and to take, and everyone's on a limited basis, and then this does not apply to you, nor your circle or network, because that's not what you guys are about, which is cool still. However, if you are in the healing and I expect healthy relationships and I require healthy relationships and I demand because I'm worthy and I expect that which is best for me to reach me and I expect to allow my help to find me, then you're in the growth and development stage of your journey, which quite frankly we will always be in one way or another. So if you are in that conscious space of I choose healthy relationships, and that's not just with people who you're taking off your clothes with to get some and to support having awesome orgasm. This is about having people in your space that you relate to and who relate to you, who you are supporting in emotion, supporting in time, supporting in energy, and who are doing the same with and regarding you, right? Okay, in that space, you need to be honest and have some level of integrity in disclosing, I'm working through my triggers, so I may not be able to respond responsibly to you if in case this should happen. I will look to do something that is responsible. However, it may not work. And then it's cool, because I believe that you do not apologize when you are healing, because it's a part of the healing process. If the people know, hi, I have these triggers in regards to time. I have these triggers in regards to finances. I have these triggers in regards to emotions. I have these triggers in regards to placement, personal space. Then, in those places where you have actively assigned, defined what it is, that's enough definition. What I just said is an example thereof. Then from there, you go ahead to do the healing that you need to do. And you can't apologize for this healing, because what are you going to say? I'm sorry for working on myself. I'm sorry for looking to heal. Absolutely no. We don't do that. However, we do act responsibly, let them know. And then from there, like, okay, well, I'm working through my trigger, y'all. And that's it. I don't support apologizing for working through and into the healing process that brings you up out of the things that cause knee-jerk reactions and that support limits opposed to supporting a boundary. When you take that level of awareness and take that level of interest in yourself and in how you choose to support a healthy environment and relationship, it shows that you are exercising self-care and self-love. I already defined what love is according to the great book, The True Definition. I already spoke about the fact with us in regards to why would you look to discount yourself. So in those places, this is more of the same type of connecting conversation so that it makes sense. We just need the connectors that support foundation that's healthy to be put in place by us. We need foundation that's healthy to be put in place. And if you are responsible about what we're going through, you can exact that level of self-care because of your self-love in the relationships that you are moving with. I hope that makes sense. I really do. Because the other stuff is tired, it's exhausting, and it's grossly ineffective. Grossly ineffective. People having to deal with your abuse or the abuse that you're going to implement on yourself, thereby share it out, because what monkey has, he gives his friend. Okay? What monkey has, he gives to his friend. We don't want to freely promote people. So let me just get a sip. So I think it would be wise. I know it would be, but we're going to go slow. To take accountability for the fact that you will be loving on yourself, those of us who this applies to. And then because you're loving on yourself, you will let people know this area right here is a trigger supported spot, and I'm working through it. And there it is. That's the notice. That's as great of an explanation that anyone could possibly ask for, because most people aren't really honest about the things that they're going through until it blows up and smacks them in the face quite nicely. Others of us look from afar and observe very well and keep our mouths shut, although I really don't know what that's good for. If you care about the person and they are open to hearing what it is that you have to share in their healing regarding their journey. I think this is key. I know this is helpful. I hope that you find it helpful as well. I'd like you to support yourselves in considering the aspects that I brought up. And feel free, please do, to comment on what it is that I've shared with you, how you take it, and if you're going to use it, how it advances you in your own personal journey of having and supporting your personal, intimate, healthy relationships. Because, honey, you deserve a healthy, daggone relationship. And just because you may have triggers does not cast you out of the relationship pool that makes sense and does not cause further detriment to your health, well-being, and peace of mind. Makes sense, right? Okay, so make sure you like and subscribe to this video so that when I have new things, you are sure to get it and we can continue our wonderful growth together. Toodles.